Things to do in Pittsburgh. Hello guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Travel the World. If you want to visit any other country in the next video, then tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Pittsburgh is a city in the state of Pennsylvania in the United States, and the county seat of Allegheny County. An estimated population of about 299,226 residents live within the city limits as of 2020, making it the 66th largest city in the U.S. and the second most populous city in Pennsylvania, behind Philadelphia. Pittsburgh is known both as the Steel City for its more than 300 steel-related businesses, and as the City of Bridges for its 446 bridges. The city features 30 skyscrapers, 2 inclined railways, a pre-revolutionary fortification and the Point State Park at the confluence of the rivers. To find out the best places to visit in Pittsburgh, stay with us till the end. Let's begin with the interesting and breathtaking places present in Pittsburgh. Phipps Conservatory. Real estate baron Henry Phipps donated these botanical gardens to the city in 1893. Set in Schenley Park, Phipps Conservatory and Botanical Gardens offers visitors a variety of things to see and do. Be sure to see the extensive outdoor gardens that surround the central building, a 13-room Victorian glasshouse with rotating seasonal exhibits, including orchids, bonsai, and other delicate plants. Dedicated to the environment and sustainability, the gardens also include a tropical forest conservatory and the Center for Sustainable Landscapes, which explore topics like water conservation and energy use, as well as an educational film about urban farming. Even kids will enjoy a visit. The Discovery Garden offers free, hands-on children's activities, and in the Garden Railroad, they can explore and interact with the tropical treasure island as a visiting pirate. Carnegie Science Center. On the north bank of the Allegheny River is the huge Carnegie Science Center, which offers more than 250 hands-on exhibits. While visitors are exploring, they will learn about the ways that science and technology influence every aspect of our lives, from energy use, food production, and industrial processing to space exploration. The museum also offers plenty of things to do, like the Ropes Challenge indoor climbing and zip-line course, with its sibling SkyTikes ropes course for little ones, the 4-story Rango's Omnimax Theater, and the Henry Buell Jr. Planetarium and Observatory. Meanwhile, the miniature railroad and village document the state's history and culture with tiny horse-drawn carriages, cars and trucks, trees, and airplanes complete with animation. Also on site is the USS Requin, a World War II submarine that held a crew of 80. Guided tours are given by former submariners. Duquesne Incline. Since 1877, this funicular railway has served the residents and businesses of the Duquesne Heights and Mount Washington sections of Pittsburgh. From the cars there are great views out over the city. Using 2 original 1877 cable cars, the Duquesne Incline is a working museum, with the upper station providing photos and displays on the history of the incline. You can also see the inner workings of the incline. The Mount Washington neighborhood is one of the city's most popular areas for its grand homes and excellent fine restaurants, and can also be accessed by the Monongahela Incline, which departs from Station Square. Pittsburgh Zoo and PPG Aquarium. The Pittsburgh Zoo has 5 unique habitats and an aquarium that house its wide variety of animal residents. The PPG Aquarium is home to water dwellers, from seahorses to sharks, including a flock of penguins that play in the snow during winter. The Water's Edge area is dedicated to education about coastal wildlife and environmental concerns, and is home to sea otters and polar bears. The tropical forest area is full of fascinating animals, including 2-toed sloths, lemurs, poison dart frogs, and capuchin monkeys among many primate species. The island's exhibit focuses on endangered species of tropical climates, including Galapagos turtles and clouded leopards. The African savanna section houses some of the zoo's most popular residents, including Maasai giraffes, lions, rhinoceroses, African elephants, and zebras. Strip District. The Strip District's wide array of cultural influences stems from its history as an immigrant neighborhood. Immigrants flocked to the area in the 19th century, because the neighborhood's ideal position along the river meant there were many job opportunities at iron mills, steel factories and glass factories. Visitors who want to learn about the area's unique history can visit the district's Heinz History Center, a Smithsonian-affiliated institution which details more than 2 centuries of Pittsburgh history. The Strip District is also home to theaters and art galleries, such as Contemporary Craft, which features contemporary art with a focus on cultural diversity. Visitors may want to come down here to simply enjoy a meal or spend a whole day wandering in and out of the small boutiques lining the strip. Saturdays are particularly busy, but also a fun time to visit. Senator John Heinz History Center. After spending time on the strip, wander over to the Senator John Heinz History Center and brush up on your Pittsburgh history. Spread over 6 floors is everything you could ever want to know about this great American city. Over 370,000 square feet of exhibits will keep you and your family entertained and educated. Be sure to check out the beautifully preserved streetcar, giant ketchup bottles, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and the innovation and glass exhibits. Of course, the Heinz Ketchup Company is not to be missed. 2 entire floors of the museum are dedicated to the sports franchises of Pittsburgh. Exhibits and important memorabilia from the heroes of football, ice hockey, and baseball all figure prominently. Teams featured include the local favorites, Pittsburgh Steelers, Pittsburgh Penguins, and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Point State Park. Point State Park juts into the water at the spot where the Monongahela and Allegheny Rivers meet the Ohio River. The 36-acre park in downtown Pittsburgh is at water level and provides great views of the riverboats, Mount Washington, and PNC Park. On a typical day, you'll find people playing games, walking dogs, having picnics, or just lounging in the grass at Point State Park. Visitors recommend exploring the park on foot, as there are often events on the grass such as pop-up art exhibits. Many also enjoy launching their boats or kayaks from the park area. If you don't already have one, there are numerous kayak rental places along the river where you rent one. The park hosts many events throughout the year, including the Free Venture Outdoors Festival in May, which gives people the chance to kayak and fish in the river, take outdoor yoga classes on the grass, and climb a rock wall. Andy Warhol Museum. The museum contains the largest collection of work by Andy Warhol, the city's most famous artist and American pop art pioneer. Exhibits cover all facets of Warhol's prolific career as a painter, filmmaker, record producer, stage designer, author, magazine publisher, and celebrity gazer. Opened in 1994, the museum is housed in a restored warehouse and displays many of Warhol's drawings, paintings, prints, and multimedia installations, as well as presents several of his films and video clips. This large space is also used to host events and classes, and the museum is committed to promoting contemporary art by sponsoring research and scholarships. Carnegie Museum of Art. The Carnegie Museum, one of Pittsburgh's most internationally recognized institutions, houses extensive collections of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist paintings, American and European paintings over the past 2 centuries, sculpture, decorative art, and architecture. Wander past the other exhibits dedicated to Japanese prints, Pittsburgh area artists, and contemporary glass work, as well as extensive photography collections, including an archive of negatives by renowned photographer Charles Teeny Harris. The museum also has several rotating exhibits that showcase specific artists, media, and themes. The museum is named for its founder Andrew Carnegie, who embarked on his vision for an art center in the late 1800s. Frick Art and Historical Center. The Frick Art and Historical Center is a complex of museums and historical buildings located across 5 acres of lawns and gardens in Pittsburgh's residential East End. The highlight is the Frick Art Museum, which displays the art collection of Helen Clay Frick. It is located in the Clayton, which was Henry Frick's mansion, and the only surviving one on Millionaire's Row. On display are pictures ranging in date from the early Renaissance to the end of the 18th century. The collection contains Italian, French, and Flemish paintings through the 18th century, 16th century tapestries, and Chinese porcelains. Also on site is the Car and Carriage Museum, including a 1914 Rolls-Royce and 1931 Pierce Arrow 43 Club sedan. Heinz Field. Whether you're a Steelers fan or a devotee of another NFL team, Heinz Field is worth a visit. This modern stadium has one of the most unique views throughout the league thanks to its waterfront location. It also doubles as a concert venue for major acts throughout the year. Although tickets for games and concerts are pricey, you can take a tour for much less. Tours last about 90 minutes, run from April through October, and cost $8 for adults and $7 for seniors and kids ages 5 to 17. Recent visitors say the tour is a good consolation if you can't catch a game, noting the guides are informative and you still get the opportunity to take photos with the river backdrop. Randyland. Randyland brings sunshine to Pittsburgh even on the dreariest days. Created by native Pittsburgh artist Randy Gilson, Randyland is a vibrant, intricate, and eclectic experiential art museum in the city's north side. It's been bringing smiles to visitors' faces since 1995, when Gilson originally bought the building using funds he had earned as a part-time waiter and proceeded to decorate it with repurposed trash. Randyland is free to visit, but donations are accepted. It's located in the heart of the Mexican War Streets neighborhood, and it's only a short walk from the Mattress Factory, another popular art museum on the north side. Pittsburgh's Market Square. Market Square is an open public space surrounded by restaurants and shops, located at the intersection of Forbes Avenue and Market Street. The area has long been a meeting spot for Pittsburgh residents, and it's where the city's first courthouse and first jail were built. Nowadays, the pedestrian-only square is the grounds for many community building events and festivals. You'll also find a variety of restaurants around the square. Visitors can enjoy upscale Italian at Siena on the square, Creole cuisine at Nola on the square, and oysters and other seafood from the original Oyster House, the oldest bar and restaurant in the city. However, some travelers say the square is smaller than they expected and more compact than central squares you might encounter in other cities. So, which of the following places you have liked the most and why? Tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to like the video as well. Thanks for watching.